have an amazing, what should I call it? A rapper, artiste,
Shrap
writer,
queen.
shrap queen, baddie, all-round badass artist. Her name is Glowy Joe. Karima to the
Groovy
studio.
Joe, what's good?
Did I say
I think
glowy?
it's
glowy.
I said glowy. Oh my
Oh,
god.
jeez.
No, sorry, groovy. I think I
'cause
was
you-
thinking of your skin. I don't know. I was thinking of like a skin thing.
Nice
I
save.
I
Nice
swear.
save.
I swear.
Bars. Bars.
Yeah, bars.
Yo,
Maybe I
great to
should
have
be a
you in
rapper.
studio,
Thank
fam.
you so much, man. I
How you
appreciate
doing,
it.
man?
I'm good. I've
Yo.
just been really busy, but I'm really, really good.
Oh man, you know it's one of those things where we always love to kick it with hip hop heads. Just telling you when you stepped into the studio.
Yeah.
First of all, we know that you're in a busy season.
Yeah.
It's 50 years of hip hop this year and everything, you know. And so, y'all, I hope you guys are in your bag this year.
Yeah, that's the plan. That's
Yeah,
the plan.
yo, because hey, this year y'all have to get that money, man.
Yeah, we have to.
I mean, you've been putting in the work. You have an EP out
Yeah.
as well. Tell us about deciding to move to like this more vulnerable sound from, people knowing you from being, Shrap God, Goddess. Yeah, but God, yeah.
So like I feel like I've grown so much with my music. With the first tape, me releasing the first tape, it was more of me like commanding my presence in the industry, trying to get out, trying to show people that I'm an artist, I'm a rapper, because I was at that time I was just trying to like get my name out there and just promote myself. So the transition was very, very natural because I just wanted to explore sounds. I'm not just a rapper.
Yeah.
I'm an artist. If I sing, I do everything.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the transition was really, really beautiful because I just wanted people to also tap into my vulnerable side, to also know that like guys always ask me, why don't you you don't have feelings? You don't talk about feelings.
Are you
that much."
serious? Guys ask you
Yeah,
that?
Yeah, they're like, oh God, like she's such a hard rapper. She doesn't have anything toned down or anything, which I'm never toned down, but like I just wanted to show people that vulnerable side. Most of the music is just based on actual things that happened to me, and I wanted my fans to relate to it. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just love that vulnerability, even in this conversation.
Yeah.
Because people are, I think, right now, especially in the social media age and everything trying to be perfect. We've been talking about that a few minutes ago. For you to come in the studio and be live on the mics and be like, yo, like people actually say this about me. Those things, do they genuinely affect you as an artist? Even maybe when it comes to creating, and did any of those influences actually come out with this body of work? And what do you feel now that the body of work is complete based on all those emotions?
First of all, I'm really, really happy because with the final, like the end product, the songs really sound so good. They sound very, very, like you can tell that I'm just talking from a very emotional and vulnerable side of myself. And most definitely what people say, it kind of sort of influences your music. And I feel like with every single artist, because you don't want to listen to it, but you will. So you also want to in a way respond to it, but also stay authentic to yourself. So that's what happens with everything. With me, I always listen to the criticism, but I don't pay too much attention to it. But I really try to respond to it with my music. I'm like, I'm gonna do what I want to do, what I have to do in a creative way. So just be supportive, or yeah.
And
Nice.
the bars will speak for themselves.
Yeah.
Did this choice to move to like something a bit more vulnerable, a bit more honest and in depth, did it also like inform your choice of who you're collaborating with? Because I see on the EP, you've got Valerie Mudhoni. Before we know you're like Carly Cartel. You're doing freestyles on really hard beats. Did this choice also mean that what I am leaning more into my female rappers, my female artists as well?
Yeah. It most definitely did. With the collaborations as well. Thank God this is the first tape that has any collaboration. My first tape didn't have any collaborations. This tape has Valerie Mudhoni, Callie, and so I'm really excited. I love working with female artists. My brand, I'm very pro-female. I'm very supportive of females. I just want us to go hard. I work hard, and also want to show the women to work hard too, because in this industry, if you don't work hard and work for yourself, it's just going to be a blunder for you.
That's
So
very
yeah,
true.
but don't let people influence what you do, because I feel like with the women, that's a problem that we've been having. People telling us, oh, you need to be a little bit toned down. Oh, if you show a lot, that's when it sells. It's so unnecessary. It's just whatever you want to make it. So I'm glad I had Kali and Valerie on there, because they're two people that I've known in the industry for the longest. I've known Valerie since high school.
Wow.
I've known Kali for like 5 years now, 6 years now, and we met talking about how it's been just like a journey in the music industry and how many yeses and nos we've had. So it was really, really, really exciting. And I was just like, this tape is only going to have women.
I like that. The yeses and the nos are such an important part of like your growth and stuff. What would you say are the biggest yeses you've gotten? Biggest nos as well?
I feel like with Calligraph just co-signing me.
Yeah.
I love Calligraph, so that was really huge. He was very, very supportive. The first time I came out, he asked me to go to the studio, and yeah, it was really amazing. So that was a good plus. And he told me the same thing. He told me guys in the industry are not gonna they're gonna come at you, and you need to be very, very firm. You need to do what you gotta do for yourself. Don't listen to people, because at the end of the day, you're the one who's making the music. And that really stuck with me, and I was like, yeah, most definitely. So I can't just allow myself to be slowed down by what anyone says. So biggest no's. Oh, I ain't gonna talk about that now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was in front of a lot of people,
Uh-huh.
and basically they were like, "You are not gonna with that sound. I don't think anyone is gonna resonate with you in this industry. You need to change it up a bit. You need to sound like this. Maybe probably do this." And I was just like, "You ain't never been to those studios.
Yeah,
What are you talking
You're
about?"
telling me as who exactly? Yeah.
Yeah.
We're literally just having that discussion because people will, and David was saying the same thing. People will tell you, to sell more, you need to sound more like this. You need to do more of this and that. And everyone is an expert, but not really, right?
Yeah.
So it's about just carving your own path, because everyone really does think
Yeah,
they're
man.
an expert.
Yeah, man.
They're like, you know what? I think she should sound like this. And I'm sitting there with, fine, I'm like a really cool, radio presenter, but where's my studio knowledge coming from?
Yeah,
Come
man.
and tell artists.
Not for sure, man. Like, the mouth, it's supposed to hold teeth, but for some people it holds more opinions. And it's not supposed to do that, But yeah, we're going to be taking a short break, right? And then when we come back, we're also going to be getting a feel of some of your pretty dope songs. You had a sophomore album that just dropped.
Yeah.
And I think we are ripe to say that the pressure's on, right?
The pressure is very much on. We'll be right back, of course. We'll get into the music and come back into more conversations with Groovy Joe, and also listen to some of her music, like David said.
All the hits in one place. More music now. Nation FM.